Welcome to OTBn. I'm Don Ackerlow, and it's June 19th, 2007. And here's a news and tournament report. APA is back in the news, being featured in SI. Sports Illustrated has highlighted the positive impact that the American Pool Players Association has had on the sport of pool. The APA, based in Lake St. Louis, Missouri, sanctions the world's largest amateur pool leagues, having leagues in the United States, Canada, and the newly opened market in Japan. More than 260,000 members play weekly in 8 and 9 ball league play. The APA is recognized as a governing body of pool. To read more about the SI story, log on to poolplayers.com. National Billiard News. Inside English Online is reporting that Conrad Berkman, owner and editor of National Billiard News, has decided to retire. I first met Conrad in 2001 at the BCA Expo. I was introduced to him by Amy Long. He didn't know me, but I did know of him. We sat and talked about publishing for a while, and he'll be sadly missed in the publishing world. The National Billiard News has been around since 1962. Speaking of the BCA Expo, the International Billiard and Home Recreation Expo is at the Sands Convention Center in Las Vegas this weekend, June 21st through the 23rd.
Hi, welcome to Sunshine Billiards.
A beautiful, custom-made log pool table made in the Gallatin Valley.
Come in and check out our summer queue specials at Sunshine Billiards.
From the Barnwood Collection, a beautiful, handcrafted pool table.
Peg Lion roars at the Billiard Factory World Summit of Pool, June 13th through the 16th at the Rib in Las Vegas. The Billiard Factory World Summit of Pool was filled with excitement with 3 top-notch matches. A sold-out crowd filled the arena. First up was Warren Chemical, making his first ESPN debut. Against him was Francisco Bustamante. Chemical found himself fortunate with some of the rolls early on in the match and took a lead 3-1. But Francisco Bustamante came back and won 7-4. The Pagalian and Bustamante semifinals proved to be exciting, with Alex taking a 5-2 lead. Both players were in good spirit, and laughter and joking echoed the entire match. Francisco fought back to a 5-4 before missing the 9-ball to tie the match. Alex made the 9 and went on to win the next game. The final match was between the Lion and the South Dakota Kid. Van Boning trailed early on to Alex despite only making a few minor errors. Alex stood at a commanding 5-2 lead, and once again the smiles and the jokes came about. But a few errors changed that. Shane's awesome break and firepower soon eroded the laughter, and the score was tied 5-5. Shane's break failed him, though, in the rack 11, and Alex ran out and then broke and ran the next rack. The match was over. Alex won $12,000, Shane $5,000, Francisco won $3,400, and Warren won $3,000. Check on thebreaknews.com for all the payouts. The ACS Nationals at the Rib, June 7th through the 16th. All the returns are not in yet, but we have confirmed that Kit Dennis from the Pacific ACS, Washington State, won the women's 9-ball. For more information, log on to americacuesport.org or log back on to us on thebreaknews.com. The European 3-Cushion Championships were held in France. Eddie Merckx won the title. He also holds the current World 3-Cushion title. This feat has only been done by Kuhlmans and Bloomdahl. For more, check on to e3cushion2007.kozoom.com. See who won the Seattle Open this month when we come back.
Hi, welcome to Sunshine Billiards.
A beautiful, custom-made log pool table made in the Gallatin Valley.
Come in and check out our summer queue specials at Sunshine Billiards.
From the Barnwood Collection, a beautiful handcrafted pool table.
The USPPA at Hard Times in Sacramento, California, June 15th through the 17th. The USPPA for the first time held its event at the Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California. A mini tournament on Thursday, the 14th, kicked off at 7 p.m. with 95 players playing in a handicap race with single elimination. The main event started Friday and ended Sunday with Gene Ahoha winning and collecting $5,000. Gene also won the mini event. Congratulations. Hard Times is gearing up for the 9-ball jamboree, and there are noted players like Bustamante, Varner, Joyner, Van Boeing, and local pros like Chowan, Murphy. They all plan to attend. Check back with us on OTBn at onthebreaknews.com. We will be having updated progress throughout the week. City Lights, June 16th and 17th. The Rainier 9-ball tour had its first stop at City Lights in Tacoma, Washington. The winner was Todd Marsh, and finishing second was Rafael Martinez. Read more in the July issue of The Break. The Seattle Open at Uncle Jack's Billiards and Lounge hosted the second annual Seattle Open June 9th and 10th. Some of the best talent in the world showed up. Rafael Martinez, Dan Louie, Harry Plattis, and Mike Zimmerman. Randy Comentigi was the tournament director. He held races on both sides to 9. The finals matchup was between Paul Potier and Mike Zimmerman. Mike took an early lead, but Paul won the match 9-2. Read more in the July issue of The Break. The Blaze Tour Stop number 17, hosted by Empire Billiards. 32 players came out to play, and in the finals matched up Al Lapina and Eddie Abraham. Al had to beat Eddie twice to win the tournament, and won the first match 7-4. Eddie came back to win the second match 6-3, and clinched the tournament and the $900 first prize. Eddie is pictured on the right with the owner of Empire Billiards, Ken. Al settled for $350 and second place. The Q-Pen. The Q-Pen in case. Wooden Q-Pens, handcrafted. Get your Q-Pen in case for league nights. Log on to see how the Q-Pen is going to make a debut in the new movie by Main Street Productions called 9-Ball. Also, novelty Q-Pens. Order your bar sticks, 5 in a pack. Or the novelty Q-Pens, the Hustler, Pool Shark, I Love Pool, In the Zone, Break and Run, Dirty Pool, All Bust, No Balls. Also, the BCA Pool League, Bad to the Bone. Order today, just $4.95 and $5 for the bar sticks. Crooked, just like your regular bar stick. QPen.com. Thank you for logging on this week. I'm Don Ackerlow with OTBN. I'm on my way out to shoot a little pool.